My name is Reese Love. I am the back-end IT guy, if you will, for Diecast TV. We are going to set it up where someone can come onto the site and sell their own cars and become a vendor. First thing we're going to do is sign up here. Now, if you already are a Diecast TV member, disregard this, create an entirely new subset because this is your business. So everything that we do from here is not as if you are another member. It kind of feels like that when you go to log in, but you are running your own business on the site. So we want to keep the two memberships separate. So the first thing you're going to do is create your own email that is separate. If you don't already have one, create a new one on Google, on Gmail, just so that you've got a new, fresh install. You're going to click sign up here. You're going to be a vendor. We're going to sign up here. And again, if you already have another username, we don't want this to be the same. So I'm going to create a whole new one that I know that does not already exist. So we're going to go Hank's Redlines. So I'll have an email address for that. I'll have an email address for Hank's Redlines, and then I want to make sure that I put in my name, Hank Hill, obviously from King of the Hill, my own passwords. You may put in an avatar. It's not necessary to open up the vendor account, but it is recommended. You'll click accept our terms and conditions and that I'm not a robot, which will have you fill out the boats or whatever it has you fill out and verify. And then this just shows the payment per month. So that's the first step. Once you get there and you fill out that part, it will send you an email. This email will say, hey, thank you for subscribing to our vendor. I have to manually do that on the back end. So hang tight once you process through. It's not an immediate thing. You have to be physically added and your store has to be built. The next step after that, once you've created and you've been approved and I've gone ahead and worked you into the back end, the next step you're going to do is you're going to go to Marketplace. You can do this anywhere. There's a drop-down menu into My Account. When you load My Account, disregard this on the left side. The only thing we care about right now is going to our vendor dashboard. So we're going to click into here. This is where you're going to be living. Your entire store is going to be operated out of this vendor dashboard. So always make sure every product that you sell, it's all the business happens in here. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to show you how to make a product. Add new product. And I want to upload an image, so we're going to just start with the product image. So I have an image. So this is the featured image. It's a 1974 AMC Gremlin Hot Wheels. Now it's a good idea to go ahead and put every image that you make, alternate text, just copy paste into the caption and description. This is good to have because for SEO, search engine optimization, Google, not only can the internal search engine find your product, but Google may end up finding your product on the Diecast TV website. So it's good to just document everything because it'll really help your store out. So we'll go ahead and I want to load one more image just to show you how to do this. You can either drag and drop from your desktop, and this is just the bottom base plate that I wanted to show. You can put in as many images as you'd like within reason, but we want to make sure that our featured image is that one in this case. So unless you want the bottom to be your featured image, let's not do that. Let's make sure that it looks like that. So we'll select that one. Okay. Title is very important also for search engine optimization for both internal and like Google finding it externally. So 1974 AMC Gremlin Hot Wheels. Perfect. So for a price, I want $150 for this product. You may put in a discounted. It will show on sale or a strike through. So let's say that I really we'll sell it for 140, and that's the price that the customer would pay. So I'm going to go ahead and have that. Category. So here, Rick has painstakingly gone in and added these categories. So let's go ahead and add it. Red lines, 1974. Okay. So we can also add in the title if you'd like, red line, because it is a red line. Tags. This is important because the internal search engine finds, it's helpful to find your product via the tags. So we'll just add that in. 1974, Hot Wheels. Okay, we'll add that one as one tag. We'll add in AMC Gremlin as a tag. Let it search. There we go. We'll add in Hot Wheels. Probably a good idea. And let's just add the whole thing. Let's add in 1974 AMC Gremlin. Let's do that. And since I already have 1974 Hot Wheels, probably just, 1974 Hot Wheels AMC Gremlin, 1974 AMC Gremlin. I'm happy with that. Or maybe one more. Let's do one more. Hot Wheels Gremlin. So you have to be thinking like what the customer is going to be looking for. So Hot Wheels Gremlin, I'm good with that. I think that's good for our tags. So on to the description. Let's enter a short description. It's a 1974 Hot Wheels Gremlin, AMC Gremlin, great condition. Okay. Create the product. And it's going to come in. Status is online. Okay. So let's go ahead and edit it. Now, one thing, because they cannot check out with it as is, because there needs to be some shipping information. So this is very important. Even if you're not 100% sure, try to get it as accurate as possible. Let's say that it's 6 ounces. Probably like 4 ounces for the car. Let's say that our box is 8 inches long, width, let's say 6 inches, and height, let's say is 6 inches. Okay? So this is kind of important, but when you are going through the product, you must select a shipping setting. If you do not have the shipping settings selected correctly, the customer will not be able to buy the product. So this is super important. We're going to click shipping settings, and then we wait until this populates. We want to add a shipping method. So we're going to click here. We're going to add a method. So you may do free, flat rate, or local pickup. That's what our vendor system supports. We're going to go ahead and edit our shipping method here at the bottom. Our cost is $5.99. We're going to save changes. So now on our product, we're going to go back to our store dashboard. And you'll see that as soon as you have that shipping setting set up, the shipping flat rate of $5.99 will be added. For stock keeping units, you can put that in for a SKU number. Let's say that this is the first product that you're selling. So, and this is optional, but it may help keep you ordered with your orders. So we'll go ahead and add that. Enable the product stock management. We have one of these items. So we don't allow back orders unless you know that you're going to be getting more of those in. Low stock threshold would be 0 because you sold it. And unless you had like 12 of these lying around, then you may say, hey, I want to order more once it reaches 2, let's say. You could do that here. So next, you can link the products. You can find other products that either you would like to add on, or products that are similar, you may try to cross-sell it. You can add that here, but since this is our first product, there's nothing to relate it to. You can add in a little bit additional in the description if you'd like to. Won't last long. You can go on as long as you want. Green, awesome engine. Okay, with blower. Okay, you can do whatever you'd like here. Save product. Now I want to go ahead and add that additional image here. So I'm going to make sure that this is in, and I'm just going to run through labeling this. So this is base plate or just base 1974 AMC Gremlin. And we'll just copy that down. Okay. And we'll save that. Let's go ahead and resave it so that we know that it's in there. And we're good. We've got both of our images. We have our price. The product is live. You can view it on how it's going to show up to the customer. Here we go. It shows your sale. It shows the stock keeping unit. There's a description. And the product. You can see the user can zoom in on it, which is really nice to have. I assume you guys want to be paid, so let's see how we do that. So under settings, this is all the information that's relevant to the actual store itself. So the way that we do it through PayPal. So you'll need a PayPal address. So you're going to go here to add payment method to your PayPal. And this is where you would add in your PayPal email address and your update settings there. The next thing we're going to look at is our store banner. You can upload it here. Profile picture is really needed. So let me show you how to do that real quick. We're going to go here to upload photo. Select files. Since this is Hank Hill's store, we're going to upload an image of Hank Hill. We don't really have to do much on this. I guess you could. Hank Hill profile image. Okay, select and crop. I'm good with that crop. It was already kind of cropped to begin with anyway. And now we have a profile picture. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to work with you right now on how to make a banner. So in order to do that, we're going to go to Canva. Canva.com is really great for making banners. So we're going to log in. So one thing I want to do is get that backdrop. So I went ahead and got a Hot Wheel of some kind. And I can do anything I want, by the way. But I'm going to put in some text. And I can go as crazy as I want. Let's say Hank's red lines. And you may have to play around with these things a little bit. So once you're happy with that, you can go to share. I'm going to download it. And now I've got the image. So once I've got my banner completed on Canva, I have saved it to my desktop or wherever you're going to do it. You can now upload your banner. You simply just drag and drop the banner into the media upload. Hank Hill banner. Select and crop. So I don't want this white outside edge to show, so I'm going to kind of try to get something I'm happy with here. I think that looks pretty good, so we'll crop there. Shows the red lines up close, which is good. And so we've got our profile. Okay, you probably want to name the store. So we'll go Hank's red lines. You'll put in all your information, but it will not show. Don't worry. You can type in whatever you'd like here for your biography. Hi, I'm Hank Hill. I sell diecast cars and accessories. King of the Hill joke. And you'll go to your update settings. So it wants to show that you're in the United States. I'm in Florida. Well, he's in Texas, so we'll say Texas. Information's been saved successfully. So now we have a way to get paid. We have our store's banner. This is how it's going to show up on the front of the site. For shipping, what I would do, so we'll go there. For shipping, you'll go ahead and put in whatever you feel is appropriate here. Shipping policy, you may just put in, I mean, we run a flat rate, so we may say, $5.99 shipping. Flat rate. Refund policy, you can put in whatever you'd like there. For our social profiles, you can fill in all that you'd like here. You can put in your Facebook, Twitter, whatever you've got to connect to, you can put it in here and update that. For your store's SEO, so again, search engine optimization, this is how Google finds your specific store page on the Diecast TV website. So this would be Hank Hills Redline Hot Wheels for sale. So that's how it would show up on Google. Meta description, this is something that will show below that title. Hank Hills Redline, I just saw the spelling. Redline Hot Wheels on store. Okay. Meta keywords. Hot Wheels. Redline Hot Wheels for sale. You can put all that in, save it. So here you can track all of your sales, everything that you're making and earning. Now, in order to get a withdrawal, let's show you how to do that. By default, what we have is a minimum withdrawal amount of $50. Once you sell $50 worth, you will be able to request a withdrawal. When that happens, we will get notified in the back end and we'll pay you out of whatever you'd like. You could keep $10,000 in here if you'd like before you make your first withdrawal, but your first withdrawal must be at least $50 before we can process it. Here under the analytics, you can show how many users have been to your store, how many views, and you can kind of track all of your data from this point. Here's where an order would be populated, along with everything where it's going, the shipping, etc. This is where this would be found. Let me show you how this works on the search engine. I've typed in AMC, could be anything, and there we go. Our product pops up. Let's try for 1974 Gremlin. And that's why these tags are so important. That's just how you can find your product, and other people can find other products that are related. But very cool. That's how the search engine works internally. And you can see that as you add your banner, this is why it's so important to add the banner. This is how you will show up on the diecasttv.com website. You will be able to click on your store, and as a user clicks on the store or customer, you can see the product. Then a user can act like any other store, add it to their cart. You can also locate the cart under Marketplace as well. And here is where you would check out. The idea is to fill out as much information as possible to really build out your store, flesh it out, make it look great. The more products that you have listed, obviously, the better. By the time you work through a few of them, it should only take you 5-8 minutes max on a car, and you'll find out that the process is actually fairly straightforward. So I hope this beginning tutorial has really helped get you started, and I look forward to seeing your stores as you complete them.